Yo, what's going down, cultivators? It's Steven here, dropping in with another entrepreneur before they make it big. You mind telling me about yourself?
It ain't just jump right into it. My name Rob. Go by the Robbie Rob on social media, and I am the owner and creative director of Pose for me.
Awesome. So how'd you get started with this?
How'd I get started? I think at this point, maybe about like 6 or 7 months now. It's kind of something that I really, I would say jump into. I definitely had a plan behind it, but it was something that I had always wanted to do, and I finally just seen an opportunity to just execute. I had a little bit of money saved up, had some inventory that was off to the side that was from something completely different, and I, found a chance to just put it all together.
Yeah. Okay. So how were you able to come up with some of the designs and like figure out what type of materials and shirts and other stuff you wanted to work with?
Designs. Most of the designs come from just inspiration from just every day, like things that I'll see randomly, or even stuff I'm like driving around, having a conversation will pop up. You can even ask my girl, I'll call her and be like, yo, I got this, blah, 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 and try to, put it on paper. And also to have a friend, we've been cool since like 5th grade. He's like my backup designer, so he helps me construct it. I'll give him like the idea, he'll construct it, do it like that.
That's dope. Do you do like graphic design or anything like that, or?
Yeah, a little bit of graphic design and illustration. Yeah.
It's not too bad. So would you say you have a pretty solid community that you're building right now in terms of people that are enjoying what you're putting out?
I would hope my community is getting going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's in the phase that I'm in right now is like, building community and building that awareness. It's only like 8 months young. So I think right now, yeah, I'm definitely making sure I'm being consistent, makes people see the consistency, and people are just gravitating towards it.
So how have you been able to make sure you're kind of keeping up with it and keeping yourself consistent so they can enjoy your product?
Man, I schedule block. And I write everything down. I got quarterly goals, monthly goals to weekly goals. I make sure that I'm at least taking a few hours out the day to work on it and then get something else, So like I said, basically schedule blocking and making sure I'm able to be consistent on it.
I like that. And so how are you able to kind of identify with the scene of Houston with your clothes?
How can I identify with the scene of Houston?
Like, how can they definitely know it's you?
How could they know it's me?
What sets you apart?
What sets me apart? That's a really good question. I think that's something right now I'm still trying to mold, but I'd say shit, if you see the pose, you know what I mean? That's really the best way that I can actually put it at this very moment, Seeing the pose, seeing me, the face, I've been around Houston for a minute. A lot of people are familiar with my face, and it's just something else to get familiar with me with.
It's pretty cool. And so have you ever taken into consideration, like I see with the design, it's got a box, right?
Yeah.
You ever thought about making it the full shirt?
The full shirt? Nah. Did I think about it? I'm sure that was probably maybe something that was within like the design process, you know what I mean? Nah, I thought this was pretty full shirt. I had to go bigger.
No, I mean like taking away the box and having it kind of like mold into your body.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the actual, I had to think about that. I might have to go back to the drawing board on it.
I feel like that would definitely add some more depth to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. That's feedback. I like that.
I was gonna say, feedback. For anybody that's just starting out, do you have any advice in terms of how to get it going, how to create it, what works for them?
As far as like just building a brand in general, I'd say be wanting to like love the process. Be wanting to love the process and like try to make sure that you stay educated on what you're doing. It don't matter if it's just running a brand or anything. Like if you're trying to do something, pursue some kind of education behind it so that, it could take off some of the blow on the L's that you're going to take, You're going to take an L regardless. So, if you stay educated, it can lessen that blow and, just keep going.
Hell yeah, that's real. So I know in only 8 months you've had a lot to do, but what are some of the challenges you've faced along the way, and how did you turn those into victories for yourself?
Ooh, I like that question. So the challenges I faced along the way. I'd say I could say I had slipped into a mode of what is that called? Imposter syndrome. You know, yeah, imposter syndrome. Or maybe I didn't feel like it was good enough, or I was scared to put it out. But I really just had to overcome that. You know what I mean? Had to just kind of just have an understanding that this is what I'm bringing, and just shit, let it be seen, let it be known.
I like that. That's pretty dope. Is there any times where you've had a customer like buy one of your shirts or something like that and then come back and tell you like, oh yeah, I love this product. It's really like, it got everyone when I went to this place. They're asking, where'd you buy this shirt? Or how'd you get it? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to just say that everybody's doing that, but a lot of people that have come and like bought my pieces, they'd be like, yeah, people asking where this is, blah, blah, blah. That they follow you, whoop de whoop de whoop. And I'd be like, oh shit, they did. That was from you, So yeah, that word of mouth definitely helps propel.
Who's the most famous person you've seen rocking your stuff?
Oh, shit, me.
I like that answer.
That's all I can really say at the moment right now is me.
I like that answer. So
yeah.
What are some future plans that's got you excited for the future?
I'm excited for the future. Some plans I have for the future. Really just to kind of just keep creating and kind of just keep enjoying the journey. I do have some things that I do want to fulfill, but I think right now I'm kind of just, along for the journey, trusting God as I walk it. And yeah, I think that's all I really say on that. Did I answer your question?
Pretty much, I'd say.
Okay.
Definitely want to make sure, see your heads. I know you're looking for what, brand ambassadors or?
Yeah. I'm looking for some influencers for this next drop. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How can they get in touch with you to be able to be an influencer?
Look at that camera.
Yeah, the one in front of you.
Okay, so if you want to be an influencer, tap in with me directly. It'll post for me on Instagram. I am looking for very specific influencers. I'm not gonna lie. It's strict over here. Not strict, but I'm being very intentional. So if you feel like that you have a knack for streetwear, content, hit up Pose for me, POSEFOURME. Give me a DM and let's see what we could do.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
And so is there like a whole team behind you that's making all these, or is it just you right now?
Yeah, it's slowly a team coming together. Yeah.
What's the culture like in that team?
What's the culture? Damn, dude. What's the culture? I feel like we developing the culture, but I guess what I can say is that, people that do want to be involved, I try to be as transparent as possible. I try to be super transparent. Yeah, transparency is the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so what's the big dream vision for you, your brand, and how you want to leave your mark on the world with it?
I want this to be something that's very let's see. I always tell people, okay, let me start here. I always tell people that like when I see them in my stuff, I want it to always be something that you can dress up or dress down. And like that kind of reminds me of like, shit, I hope I don't try to rant off of this, but that kind of reminds me of like old stuff like back in the Gap when I was a little bit younger, like Diamond Supply, Supreme, stuff like that. Like stuff like when I used to see people in those things, people would dress up in them, rock them to the club, rock them to the party, so-and-so, all that. But then shit, also the next day, you might wear that same T-shirt, going to Walmart, picking up some bread or something, you know what I mean? That's kind of how I see, I want my piece to be something that you could look fly in. And if you want to, dress a little down, be a little comfy in it, you can do that well. So definitely something that's recognizable, like a Supreme or McDonald's. I want this to be something that's like 8 figures, shit, that's reaching high, but that's what it is. I want it to really stay private, stay for the people, and just being fly with it, being cool.
Hell yeah!
I hope I answered that.
I'd say you did.
Okay, I think I'm answering questions pretty well.
So finally, is there a website they can go to be able to check it out?
Yeah, post for me, POSEFOURME.com. Go to postforme.com. You sign up, you get 15% off your first order. You know, so I'd say that's a bonus. Sign up, 15% off your first order. You can save that code. You can use it right then and there. I would suggest saving it for the drop that's coming out. That's just me though, you know. But yeah, go ahead, get you some pieces, save you a little bit of money, you know. Sign up and you know, watch the brand grow, you know.
Yeah. Be along for the journey.
Yeah.
Hero's journey.
Exactly.
Well, cultivators, thank you guys for tuning in. Rob, thank you for coming.
I appreciate you.
We're going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.